And now I check YouTube. How we doing, YouTube? Yep, that's working. Sweet. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. Just gonna tweet out that I'm streaming. Live now. Summer Games Fest, baby. Brackets also live on YouTube. And then https colon / twitch.tv/lycan072. Make sure it's a little h, not a capital H. There we are. And that everything should be in working order. Yeah. Sweet. So Summer Game Fest starts soon. I mean, we might as well just have this on in the background really, really quietly. A lot of the wait songs that these events use are copyrighted, so that can be annoying. But oh well. Anyways, we have the big event today, chat. We have the big Summer Games Fest. So I got together a little notepad, and we're going to write down some predictions. I'm going to first write the things that I want, and then we'll do... If anyone in chat who wants to add to it, we can continue adding to it. So, Devil May Cry 6 or remake of 3. Specifically of 3. I'm going to be honest, chat, I don't really care for a remake of 1 or 2. They're cool games, but I would rather a remake of 3. I would rather they do a remake of 3 and then a remake of 1. Like, I would rather they do the remakes in chronological order instead of release order. Next up on my list would be more Marvel Tokon Souls footage. So it can't be the same footage that we are already seeing. It has to be new footage. Another would be Sunday. I don't know, I'll do the Xbox thing. I am like 10% sure there'll be Elder Scrolls 6, like a teaser on Sunday for the Xbox showcase, but I doubt there'll be anything here. Resident... I don't care for Resident Evil, so I'm not going to put that either. 4 Remake was good, but they were remaking a game that was already good. I didn't like 8, so I don't have full hope that 9 will be good. So I'm not a big Resident Evil dude. What other things would I have to appease everyone, Silk Song release date. Just to appease literally everybody. Let's also just check. Yep, all working. Why does it close out my shit? That's public, right? Yeah, that's public. And you're on? Sweet, yeah. I just needed to double check that everything is still working. Because yesterday, or not yesterday, on Wednesday I had a bunch of crashes on my OBS, so I really hope that doesn't happen today. So I'm like constantly stressed about it. 2xKO meme. What else? What else? What else could we see? Mm. Uh, should I call this predictions or just wish list? It's not necessarily predictions. It's more so what I want. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to wish list. Um. Hmm. I am actually curious of whatever. Oh, I'm gonna put Bloodborne PC, and then I'm gonna also put whatever FromSoft is doing next. Um, even though I'm barely interested in actually playing it. More so curiosity. What else we got? What else we got? Um, just work. Yeah, it works. Oh, weird. Anyway, hmm. Is there anything else that I really care for at this event? I am unsure. Oh, I should probably turn on desktop audio. That might help. Mm, huh. Mm, actually, Sekiro 2. That would be baller. Mm, I mean, we got the 2xKO meme, so Tez 6. Oh, actually, I'm gonna write it out. Elder Scrolls 6. And then in brackets, meme. It's not appearing. Um, what else? What else do I really care about? I think that might be the main wish list. I'm not sure if I would put anything else. Not that I can think of right to memory. Um, Persona 6 would be funny. That would actually be hilarious. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put that. Persona 6. Um, is there much else? I mean, I guess RE5 remake, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I really care about that all that much. Might just be a me thing that I'm not really all that interested. Mm, what about... I'm trying to think of developers now. What other stuff does Capcom have? What other stuff does... Like, Ubisoft does basically nothing. Yeah, I don't know. This might just be it. This might just be my list. My personal list. Yeah. And with that, I can just turn back on the display capture, turn off the full display, and we'll just wait for it to start. Start to turn up the volume. Full screen. And let's go. Let's see what they have. I don't have high expectations for some reason. It might just be that I'm so excited for the new Arxis fighting game that pretty much anything going forward would have to be pretty high up on the wish list to surpass it. It would be difficult. Like a Devil May Cry 3 or Devil May Cry 6 would be... That would be like the main thing that could surpass it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see then. Let's see what they got. Epilepsy warning chat.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I mean, this may as well just be the Game Awards, seeing as nowadays Game Awards is just a show to announce games. It's just an advertisement.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Repo. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly,
I'm surprised Civ 7 is up there. Genuinely surprised.
Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
Let me know if volume and everything is all good, chat.
Of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Let's take a look.
You think you're the Harbinger? You might be.
Let me guess, another Souls-like?
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
No, maybe not. It's just kill animation so far. Oh, like a third person. Okay, maybe not Souls-like. Maybe Mortal Shell 2. I doubt it though. I've played a bit of Mortal Shell.
You're no god, but neither.
I'm digging the music. Oh god, it is a Souls-like, isn't it? It's like a... But like a... Oh yeah, it is Mortal Shell 2. Yep, you were right. I'm gonna be honest, chat, I wasn't keen on Mortal Shell 1.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
This is gonna have so much licensed music that's gonna strike the stream down, but it's fine.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person.
Hideo
Please,
Kojima?
everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Yep. Called it.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it
Well
later
called.
this
Thank
month?
you.
まあ DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん
コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Real. Opinions on Death Stranding? I have yet to play it. It's like one of those deep in the backlog.
No
Like I
smoking,
have
please.
it. I can play it, but I just haven't yet. It's one of those games where you really got to sit down and play
So
it,
you're Neil
and I
Varma.
just haven't found the time yet.
What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
Yeah, if I had like a free like week, that's when I would
Maybe
really
then.
sit down and just dig into it, but it's not something I can just play for an hour and then like
I
wait.
really
It's
don't remember me.
just one of those.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が2
You
人あると
saw
思うん
the
ですけ
cancer
ど
mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど、
on
マッツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story, you
2
know,
では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マッ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか、そ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します。
did for DS2
で、
this
クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
クリ
popular
フを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
ター
I
を作ろう
think
として、ルカさん
we
にお
have
願い
to kind
し
of
て、
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
になっ
Luca
たと
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
て
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene. of
He is
Killua.
starting to become the
So
equivalent
hope
of
you
Pedro
enjoy,
Pascal, yeah.
will join us Sunday too.
But I like him, so.
All right, thank you so
I like
much.
Neil
Hideo
Niven.
Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
He does excellent
All right,
work,
and now
so
I'd like
he
to introduce my
deserves all the
co-host
work
for
he's
Summer
getting.
Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
So an army commander game, so like Mountain Blade?
But ambitious men do not listen.
But obviously it's a new studio, so it's not like actual Mountain Blade,
But war found me.
is that what it's like? 'Cause I'm a fan of Mountain Blade Warband.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Yeah, it might be a spiritual successor to the Mountain Blade series. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Bannerlord. I really like Warband, And then Bannerlord came out and I was kind of like,
In a brutal European medieval
It was like,
world.
whatever.
Now
It was
it's
just
time
Warband
to
with better
hang
graphics.
on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
I think another thing, wasn't like a lot of the Mountain Blade Bannerlord promises weren't kept? Like it was supposed to have like all the cities be like unique, and they weren't. I can't fully remember. It's been ages since that game actually came out now. But I remember being really disappointed with Bannerlord after loving Warband so much. Oh, you've only watched gameplays. Okay. Hatsune Miku? Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. This is the big crossover racing game. I forgot that they're doing this. Joker from Persona 5? What are you doing here? Oh, it would be so funny if they had a Bloodborne character, because Bloodborne can't. That would be so funny.
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing
Yo,
game.
he has a shadow shirt.
Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing
He knows who
series,
the best character is.
developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Yo, huge actually.
So you can race against
Crazy
all
for him to
of
reference
your
Mario
friends
Kart, though.
across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Bloodborne. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, I remember this being leaked. That's funny.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Uh-oh, is this FromSoft? It's Bandai.
Time.
Edgy Nero?
It heals. For others, it wounds.
I don't think this is a FromSoft. It does not have their art
For
style.
our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins?
I must
of
say,
ruin?
the character models don't fit with the
In this time,
like the environment and monster art that much.
Maybe the
They look
next.
a little bit out of place.
you'll find
Just a tad.
how to save us all.
I was about to say this reminds me of Code Vein. I was actually about to say that. I was minutes away from saying, huh, this kind of feels a bit like Code Vein, and it just straight up is. Your brain has saved it as anime souls. Yeah, that's real. I get that. End of Abyss. Yeah, it looks cool. It's giving me Little Nightmares
That
sort
was
of
a very
vibes.
moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of
Oh.
Mossberg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise
I'm so
guys
glad
with
there's
fake
more
cheese whiz.
devs
And
doing
those
cool
who
art
do
styles.
anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Okay, say what you will about Neil Newbin, but Troy Baker is the in everything
Another role for Troy
voice actor.
Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while
Australian,
about this
not many of
project,
those.
which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh shit. Game of Thrones real-time strategy? Weird. Watch out, Arya's gonna stab you in the back, dude. Oh wait, no, he gets stabbed in the front. I forgot about that.
You think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
I'm gonna be honest, Chief, the most interesting parts of Game of Thrones were the political shit, not the battles. Some of the battles were good, but the political maneuvering was always more interesting than the fights. This just does nothing for me. I like Tyrion and his antics in Season 2.
This is your legacy.
Oh yeah, any scene with Charles Dance. Oh.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Wait, is Charles Dance currently narrating? Or someone at least is doing a voice that's similar. Oh, Lamau.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Yeah, it is Charles Dance.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
What?
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of
I knew it.
Heart. 2.
Oh god. I don't want to get this thing stuck off YouTube. While Queen plays. It's just Queen. Oh, la, 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 la. It's Queen. Don't stop me now. Yeah. Don't kick me off YouTube, please, YouTube. We're not listening to Queen right now. We promise. Oh my god. They leaned into the fact that everyone was absolutely simping over the robots in the first game. They just leaned into it. What chads? What legends? It's still Queen. They're still just playing Queen. I wonder if this will take me off YouTube. It might actually. I might actually need to go check my YouTube now to see if I've been kicked off or not. Okay, wait, it stopped. Please don't start again. Oh, come on. I'll just have to restart the fucking stream if it goes off. I'm sure everyone else is streaming it just fine. I'm sure it will be fine. I'm so worried that... Because they just started playing Queen. With, like, no other sounds. Just Queen.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at
Am I still
Munfish
live?
on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale.
I am,
This
yeah,
time, there's
okay.
a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Oh, wait, have I... Wait, what?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Oh my god, a cube.
I can still barely believe
Before
it
time
myself.
began, there was the cube.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What am I looking at right now? Because it's the same dev team, right? That's what they said? Or is it different? Yeah, it's... Yeah, it is. It's more Atomic Heart. Yeah, they just leaned into the thirst aspect. Like, everyone got thirsty for the robots. So they just leaned into it.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic
MMORPG,
universe
okay.
on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Yeah, this isn't the Marvel game I'm looking for, guys. I'm looking for the fighting game. This is a beat 'em up. Still neat they're doing a retro-style game, though. That is cool. Like, I would only ever expect them to do, like, massive, huge, massive budget, crazy games, not something like this. It's a neat thing that they're actually making. Come on, now it's time for Tokon.
This is
Damn.
Oh my world. What is this place? Also, don't have a chance.
I mean, it's Capcom, but it's not Devil May Cry 6.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Yeah, so many people are hyped for this, but it's just, I think it's a follow-up to a game series I've just never played before, so I'm just not nearly as hyped as everyone else. But it could be cool.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
What?
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see
I'm
the
so
announcement
confused.
of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in
Yeah, I
plain
thought it was
sight.
going to be one of these.
Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer
It's
to
a
unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty?
high-res
will eventually
Amogus.
come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer In, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now
On
in
Dune
Steam
10th?
Advanced Access.
Sorry, I'll let myself
Here
out.
is a brand new look.
It's just Dune Awakening. I'll be chat. I'll be real quick. Alright, I'm back. It's still just Dune. Sweet. I'm gonna be honest, if this was a single player or co-op game, I would be so much more interested. But it's an MMO. Why is it an MMO? Unless all they mean is that it's like Rust Ark, like that sort of style. If that's all they mean, I would not describe it as MMO-like, but, yeah.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to curb their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
It's like a...
Some say time stops for no one.
Oh god, is it another Souls-like, or is it closer to a Monster Hunter?
Neither man nor god, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken world.
Souls Hunter like, true.
You need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Oh, it's Chrono Odyssey. It's MMO.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once.
I'll be honest, I see this art style, I immediately think gacha game.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
Is that Jennifer English?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People
Wait, in
who
which trailer?
despise weakness,
This one?
worship strength and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
I'm not sure. I'm usually good at pointing out Jennifer English because I really, really like her work.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
Neat art style.
And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
I wonder what the really, really big announcements are gonna be, because they'll be closer to the end. Here's the thing, chat. If we do end up seeing a Devil May Cry 6 or Devil May Cry 3 remake, there is a chance it will be in the Xbox show, because Devil May Cry 5 was first announced in an Xbox showcase. So it might only be on Sunday. If a Devil May Cry thing is coming, there's a chance it could be shown off on Sunday for the Xbox showcase.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Okay, call me crazy, chat, but like... A game like this sort of franchise,
remind them of their
it's obviously popular because it gets loads of sequels, but I've never in my life met someone who actually plays these games. It's just one of those games.
This is how it'll be. The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Biggie Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
Yeah, it might just be my personal bias that I've just never met anyone who has
And who are
played it.
you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split
That
Fiction.
took me a while.
Here's the first ever look.
Might be really fun or really exhausting. Yeah, it's another one of those like couple games. You just play it if you
Hello, Summer Game Fest.
have
I'm
like
Carolyn Lawrence,
someone
voice
you've
actor
played
for a few familiar faces you might
It
have
Takes
grown
Two
up with on Nickelodeon.
or Split Fiction with.
Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
What?
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
No. Brain of Mensis. Available today? That's funny.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
I mean, I've played DDLC, but I don't really care for horror games all that much, so...
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
Oh god, it's another one of these games.
5 plates full. Plates of food.
Yeah, DDLC back in the day when it came out was really, really cool.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Wait, did I just get like an ad thing? What the hell? Don't show me that shit. I have YouTube Premium. I don't pay for YouTube Premium to be shown that shit. Go away. This is another gacha game? Oh, it's auto battle. Yeah, likely gacha game. What? I thought so. I was about to say, hey, that character looks familiar. I was about to say, isn't that the One Punch Man villain? Nope, 7 Deadly Sins game, apparently. Yo, is that Hammerfell from The Elder Scrolls 6? That's a deep cut, no one's gonna... Pre-register makes it sound like it's a free game, which means it's likely also a gacha game.
5.6 is available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilstar Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
Whoa, crazy. Unreal Engine. I don't know why we needed that.
We altered the course of nature.
Arc 2?
Unleashed genetic power across
Oh no, it's a
continents.
Jurassic Park game. It's...
Now, it is up to us.
I just know because...
To nurture
the voice.
what we have set free. To find hope within this chaos.
Yeah, it's Jeff Goldblum.
Well, to help life find a way.
Is it Jurassic Park Evolution 3? Yeah, it is. Jurassic World Evolution, sorry. I don't know how these games get made like every 2-3 years. I don't understand.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
mean, it's the Shovel Knight devs, so this game is likely going to be a banger. If it's the same people who made Shovel Knight.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, ha, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
That was the first good joke of the entire thing, but that was funny.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
It is a Dying Light game. I think they said it's called like Dying Light the Beast or something. Maybe it's Dying Light 3.
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Yeah, the Beast.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Like the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Close enough. Welcome back, Sifu. Wilhelm scream. What did the game turn into Resident Evil 4 all of a sudden?
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Have I? Wait, what the fuck? Scott Pilgrim. Wait, why does he have spinning air kick? I'm glad they're using the anime's art style though. The anime's art style was like so cool. Why is Scott Ryu though? That's the funniest thing.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back.
It was written by the
But
original
first,
creator.
we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Hey, the good one.
Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
I've heard this song in so many memes. Lamau titties. That's so funny. Why did they feel the need to show them? I've seen this song in so many memes, in so many shitposts. I can't separate that song away from the shitposts. Isn't this that? Yeah, it's that live service game.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
Bro, did they have to show us that? Like, where Titanfall 3? Where is it?
A glorious
Don't show us
morning
mechs
has
like that.
dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
What the fuck?
Your hard just got harder.
What the fuck did I just see? Mom was right, it was those damn video games.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
What is this music choice?
First, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens speed on. In years, I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
Oh yeah, that got announced yesterday. Oh no, Wednesday.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Whenever I see pre-order now and get exclusive, I instantly lose interest. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just gaming
financial
now.
mastermind with suspected
Oh, Mads
ties to the
Mikkelsen.
criminal
Hi.
underworld.
How's it going, buddy?
He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Shifu is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances.
Wow, this is
and
getting a
even
big
custom
showcase
poker mechanics.
for a Hitman
Wow, all right,
mission.
well, when do we get to play this?
Crazy.
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing.
It's a limited time event.
Mod, thanks for joining us for Summer Game
Or is
Fest.
just
Appreciate it,
the
guys.
item.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
Fucking promo mechanics, dude.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
Oh my god, it's just Mario Kart.
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing
It's
minifigures,
just Mario
Ted?
Party.
We've got more of them than you can
That's it.
count.
That's the whole game.
More than 10?
It's actually more
That's
like
funny.
60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yo, Ninjago!
Anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
I'm surprised it's coming to Switch.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload. Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Stay with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder how
did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit.
Yo, banging art style. Please keep it for the gameplay.
And passed their knowledge to future generations. Until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
You know what? That's cool. Why have there been like 3 games that look like this? That's just using the same sound pack that From used for Bloodborne. That was just the Cleric BCL.
Pray the vultures
That was Cleric
consume
Beast.
you before the blight does.
You know how many times I've heard their like bird noise that they use for the crows? That was
There is
someone
more
else
Blighted
using
coming
the
up
sound
right
pack
after the
for.
show and Day of the Devs. All right, next is a
Cleric Beast.
first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with
See, that
unpredictable
activated
monsters
some
and
neurons in your
visceral
brain.
dismemberment.
Dude, yeah.
Here,
FromSoft, like, sound design isn't really their thing, so they usually, like, buy sound packs and use, like, outsourced sounds that other people have made. So when other devs do it, I just think of how FromSoft has used them. Like, I don't think FromSoft does any of their own in-house sound design. Okay. I was about to actually say, this has some RE4 DNA, and then he kicked the child, and yeah, that is some RE4 DNA.
With its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring
I've played the
to know
demo of
just
this.
one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
The demo of this was like fine.
Galactic Federation. 前例のない異常気象が相次いで起きています to advance its Project Enterprise.
Oh, have you played Armored Core 6? It's in my library. I have yet to install and play it. I'm going to, at some point. It's in my Steam library, ready to be downloaded at some point. Yeah, I think I'll probably like it. It's one of those that I'm thinking of doing after I make the Elden Ring video, or maybe during I do like a stream series where I go through the game. That's probably what I'll do. I'll just stream my full first playthrough. Music kind of banging. No, July 1st. Soon.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Oh yeah, that Little Nightmares type game. Yeah, I remember it. I can't remember the name either. But yeah, I remember it. Seems cool.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Oh, big announcement.
Happy birthday.
Oh, RE9. Or a remake.
Happy birthday.
Is it just gonna be a remake of Village?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Okay, just wait. All right, I'll wait.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Love it.
Let's rumble.
What?
Alex. Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Like, I'm big into fighting games. I don't like Street Fighter. I've played about 20-ish hours of Street Fighter 6. I just don't like it when compared to Guilty Gear Strive. I love Guilty Gear Strive. I think I've just found out that I don't like traditional fighters like Street Fighter, but I really like anime fighters like Guilty Gear. Surely we see Devil May Cry 6 today, right? Right? I'm not huffing that copium.
Adios.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th.
I'm gonna eat a cookie. I'll be back when Souls-like is gone.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
It's actually kind of triggering that Souls-likes have killed the action game genre in a lot of ways. Like, who wants to bet if we get a Metal Gear Rising 2 in some universe, they're gonna make it a fucking Souls-like? Like, 90% of action games nowadays are Souls-likes.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jizzle, find Method, find Rewind, you find Capital, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling
Isn't this
takes
game
me
like a
far
decade
from home,
old now, or
where
something?
shared struggles form fast
Surely the
bonds.
players of this must
My
want
greatest
a Guild
advantage,
Wars 3. Surely.
Adaptability. Their greatest weakness. Me. My story.
My story is yours.
Meanwhile, WoW players. True. Yo, it's legally distinct Kirby. Thanks, Epic. I'm never gonna buy anything from your store. I'm just gonna get free games every Thursday. That's all I use you for.
I died. I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Wow, second game in the show to be this art style. Cuphead really did a number on bringing this art style back, huh?
Another relapse, huh?
Hey chat, after I do the Elden Ring critique, should I do a critique of Cyberpunk?
Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
I've not played it yet. It's another one of those games where it's because it only recently got fully fixed, so I just haven't had the chance to play it since it got fixed. And I've not seen any big critiques of it ever since it got fixed.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Damn. Man's really coming out and saying
With
it, huh?
Splitgate 2, we asked
Holy
ourselves,
shit.
how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
The balls on that man to walk up on stage and be like, fuck you everyone else, our game is cool.
And he complete the comeback he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one, they got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God, they did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural.
Oh my god, they got Imagine Dragons for the trailer. I guess it's weird because I associate Imagine Dragons with Riot Games too much. Yeah, with LoL, with League.
Last man standing. This is Split Game.
Yeah, this live stream VOD is
Now we
not
are
getting
honored to
monetized.
showcase the latest
Holy shit.
project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
But you know what? I've accepted that. That's fine. Rare instance of character playing drums and it actually is playing the correct drum for the correct sound. They must have like an actual drummer
Mako.
on the team.
Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game.
It's probably
to share
Silksong,
with all
right?
of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Probably no, it's not.
When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
This is their big show, Endo.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, Resident Evil. RE9. It looked like the RE engine. I was actually going to mention it, but I just wanted to let the trailer
Resident
play.
Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing.
Like when they showed her character model, I was like, oh, that's the RE engine.
Glad we kept it a surprise.
But I just wanted to let the trailer
That's gonna
play.
do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's
Especially
thank
if
our
nobody in
co-host,
chat got
Lucy
it.
James.
I didn't want to
Did you do a
spoil
great
it.
job, everyone.
So I immediately noticed RE engine shenanigans.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Well, that was it, chat. You gotta get going with one question first? Sure, what's up? You played Nier. It is yet another one on the list to be played, even though I'm not that interested in it. And the main reason being is because I've already been spoiled on the thing of the game, where the whole thing is playing, like, the second playthrough is when you get, like, the actual, like you have to play it twice. Like, it makes use of the fact that it's a game by you needing to play it twice, essentially. Because I got spoiled on that, I put me off actually playing it. Because that seemed like such a... Because when I got told about that, like, the person made it seem like such a big deal that I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess there's no point in me playing it then. Because I already know. But it's definitely on the list. Well, that was it, chat. That's Summer Games Fest. Am I using window? Yeah, I am using window capture. Yeah, it's definitely on the thing of like action game, like proper action game. See you around, buddy. Dark Souls 3 video coming at some point. Well, chat, that was Summer Games Fest. I don't think they showed anything that I specifically wanted. I have my... So my wish list was... It's quite short. There's a couple memes on here. It was Devil May Cry 6 or a remake of 3. We didn't get that, but we could get that on Sunday. Devil May Cry 5 was announced at an Xbox event. But because they announced RE9, I doubt Capcom's going to announce another big Capcom game, so high doubt on that one. I wanted more of the new Arxis Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. What did I just do? Oops, I accidentally moved something on OBS. My mistake. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Silk Song release date, because, of course, I put that on there because everyone wants Silk Song release date. As a meme, I put 2XKO, because I knew it wasn't going to show up. As a meme, I put Bloodborne PC, because it's not going to show up. I did put whatever FromSoft is doing next, even though I'm barely interested in actually playing it. I'm just curious what they're doing next. Other than Duskbloods, because Duskbloods doesn't seem like their next, like, big game, you know? And we didn't get that. Sekiro 2, another kind of meme. I think Sekiro 2 is more likely than Bloodborne PC at this point. But no Sekiro 2. As a meme, I put Elder Scrolls 6, because I know if anything does come about that this year, it'll be on the Xbox show. And then I also put Persona 6, because that was we could have seen something, maybe Persona 6. But no Persona 6. And that was just quickly scribbled down right at the beginning of the stream, like 5 minutes before we started. But yeah, nothing really that I care for. Man, was there a single reveal that was hype in this whole thing for me? Was there a single thing that spoke to me? The Mountain Blade like could be cool, depending on how it plays. The Mountain Blade like was the coolest thing. What is that big thing? Oh, it's that. it's the text box. Okay. Yeah, nothing really. Nothing that really excited me, chat. For me personally, kind of lackluster. Because the only RE game I actually like is 4 original and 4 remake. Now, granted, I haven't played all of them. But I've played 8, and I don't like 8. Ethan Winters is a stain on the name Ethan. Yeah. I think that's all for me, chat. I'm probably gonna go and maybe chill a bit, maybe write some more Dark Souls 3 script, maybe play something. I don't know yet. It's late. It's like past midnight. So I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day while I'm still awake, but thank you all for coming. Thank you all to everyone who was here. Thank you to everyone who is here. Yeah, and I'll see you whenever there's... Maybe Sunday. I might do Xbox, okay? Might. That might be a solo thing, because it's probably not going to have anything. So I might just watch that on my own time. And if you want to see live reactions, I will be like... Yeah, I'm not going to stream it. I don't really care. But if there's anything hype in the Xbox showcase, I will be like live tweeting on Blue Sky. So, yeah. See you, chat. Was fun. The memes were good. I enjoyed the memes and chatting to chat. So yeah, see ya.